Hey guys, Jared from Carter Physiotherapy, and this is a quick video on how to use a lacrosse ball to loosen up the front side of the hip called the tensor fascia lata. It's a muscle that we usually shorten to just TFL. And that muscle, it runs from kind of the front point of the pelvic bone here and a little bit over the top of the pelvis down into, and it attaches into the IT band. And this area is really gets tight in a lot of different people. We sit a lot, so it's kind of held in a shortened position, and a lot of times when we stand up, if it's real tight, it's going to pull us into kind of what we call an anterior pelvic tilt, which can compress the low back. There's a lot of different things that can be problems caused by tight TFL. I like to work these out on a foam roller, but quite often it doesn't really get in deep enough, and it's a little easier to really get pointed pressure with a lacrosse ball. So it's quite simple the way we do it. We're just going to lay down. Now, if I were laying on a bed, it's probably going to be too much give, so I would suggest doing this on the ground like on a yoga mat or something like that, or just on carpet. You're basically going to put it down, and then you're going to have it right below the front point of your pelvic bone, and then you're going to kind of tilt out the other leg, kind of frog leg out, and then you can kind of modulate your weight with your arms, legs, and the further leg away. And then you just kind of find those tender, tight areas and just do little tiny movements in that area. A few things to watch out for though is that, one, you don't want to be too far out where you're actually out here on the bone, on the head of the neck of the femur. And you also don't want to be so high up here that you hit the front point of the pelvic bone. You want to just be in the soft tissue right below that point and a little bit out to the side, right in here. A lot of times people will do this and they get a little too medial or too inside, and now you're looking at potentially pushing on the inguinal ligament, on the femoral arteries and nerves, so you don't want to do that either. Really, you find that point on the bone, go right below it, and don't go any further inside than that. It's there and out. This is the area right here that we're working with loosening up the TFL.